Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Tijn and welcome back to another video. Now before I start this video, I just want to see, as you can see, I'm wearing my Shoutfit hoodie. I talked about Shoutfit in the last video. Basically it's a clothing company that me and my friend started. This is one of them. This is basically the main hoodie that we're selling, but we also got loads of other stuff. But this is the main one. This is blue color. We've got loads of other colors. If you guys want to go check out our Instagram, then you got to follow and go like all of our photos. You know, check out the website as well. But yeah, let's get right into the video. So for the past maybe 2-3 weeks, I've been extremely busy. I wouldn't say with like important stuff. I just mean I have loads of plans, and it was all loads of fun stuff. And I'm going to name all of it and describe basically everything that happened. So I don't know. Hopefully this video stays short, but yeah, enjoy. If you didn't know, my birthday was this month, so that a lot, like some of the events happened because of that. So first of all, I don't know exactly when, but my brother came from England. My brother goes to university in England, and time to time he'll visit, but I haven't seen him in quite a while. So he came to visit, and he wasn't supposed to, but in the end he stayed for my birthday, so that was great. I really enjoyed that, obviously. I love my brother. Then on Wednesday the 11th, I had my best friend from England come to visit as well for a week, or 5 days. He came from Wednesday, left on Sunday. I think that was probably one of the main things, because we've been best friends for around 10 years, and you know, I hadn't seen him in almost a year because he lives in England, I live in the Netherlands, so it was quite a struggle. But anyways, we managed to plan, like it was months of planning, but we managed to plan it so that he can come here. You know, he joined the school for a bit, so I think that was definitely great. The first thing that we did once he was here was on Thursday he was allowed to join in my school. And my best friend, he's extremely smart. He goes to an extremely smart school. He does like all like difficult maths and physics and stuff that I will never be able to understand. And he just comes into my school, right? He doesn't do the first 2 lessons. It was English, and he hates English. But we get into school. We join our first lesson, which is called TOK, Theory of Knowledge, and he's never done anything. He's done something similar called critical thinking, I think he said, but he had never done like TOK itself. And the teacher goes round and asks a very specific question about what we were doing, and no student in my class, including myself, we couldn't answer the question. We didn't know the answer. And my best friend, who had never met any of them, or the teacher or anything, he just stuck his hand up and he said the answer. For the rest of the lesson, everyone was just staring at him like, why are you so smart, and how do you know the answer to this? And the teacher was just amazed. The teacher loved him, and he basically did that throughout the whole entire day. Like I had maths. He does high level maths or A level maths, and there was a student from the year above doing extremely difficult maths, and we're just all doing like easy maths. And the teacher's like, oi, yo, do you want to do some help over calculus? And this guy just goes up to the front of the class. Everyone else is just working, and this guy's doing like extremely difficult maths on the board, teaching someone who's older than him, who's been doing maths longer than him, like how to do it. It was just like crazy, low-key awkward, because everyone's just staring at me, and everyone's like, oh yeah, your friend's really smart. We would go into lessons, which he doesn't do, and he hasn't done for a while. Like we went into chemistry, and this guy like did half of my chemistry work. I didn't ask for him. He would just like take away my laptop and start typing away like, yeah, this is the answer, you gotta write this. You know, I'm smart, you're stupid, basically. But still, obviously it was great fun. All the teachers now prefer him over me. So, yeah, maybe I should just like swap with him, or not, because he goes to a very difficult school. After school, we went to some place called Cross Jumps, which is a trampoline park in Breda, which is where I live, and it was fun-ish. I've been there before, but I didn't know they had a back area, and the back area had like extremely bouncy trampolines and like all that stuff, and I couldn't do anything. Like I used to be able to do like front flips, I could do backdrops, like the easy stuff, right? Basically the basics. I could never have been able to, but I can't do backflips, I couldn't have done that. But they were just so much more bouncy than I'm used to. Like there was, you know, you got like the normal black ones that people put in the back gardens, and you got the gymnastics special ones, which is, I don't know how it's made or what it's made of. They're extremely bouncy, and I'd like go for, you know, like land on my back and go back up, and I'd overdo it, or I'd try to do a front flip and I'll literally just straight up land on my face, and at the same time I'm trying to like impress, well not really impress, but you know, there was the girl that I like was there, and it was very awkward. It was alright, I would say. Like if I could do the tricks, or if I was more used to the bounciness of the trampoline, if that makes any sense, then it might have been more fun. But it was kind of selfish. Like I had a great time. Don't get me wrong about that. It was fun. My friends were there. My friend from England was there. You know, had fun time. But I mean, like, it could have been better. Then the next day on Friday, I had prom. It was the first prom I've ever had. I honestly thought it was gonna be shit. I like a lot of people said that they didn't like it was pretty bad. I thought it was great, to be fair. I go to a very small school and we had 2 classes combined, and still we couldn't fill up the whole place, and it was like a tiny venue. But I mean, like I kind of preferred it that there was like less people. I knew where my friends were. You know, I could like look across the room, see my friends, walk over. It wasn't in like a massive hall, very stereotypical. I had a great time, to be fair. I don't think there was anything that was wrong about it. Oh, there was actually. The year above, they had to give speeches because this is their last year, so they had to give speeches for all the teachers, and it took up like half the prom. It took like 2 hours, and then there were loads of people there that didn't know the teachers, including my friend. So he was just sitting on the floor like, when does this end? And all that. It was, and like they didn't even have chairs. We all had to stand up, and eventually they just said sit on the floor because your legs were probably getting tired. Then on Saturday, I had my birthday party gathering thing. I was supposed to have a party, and I invited around like 15 or so people, and I uninvited a lot of them because there were just, you know, there were problems with it, and I wanted mainly to have like the people I was close with, because, you know, it was just better. So I basically uninvited like all the people I wouldn't consider even my best friends, or like extremely close to me or anything like that. And honestly, I think that was the right decision to do, because I've been to parties before and all that stuff, but I had like an amazing time. I had my friend from England there, I had the girl I liked, I had 2 friends I hang out with every day. I had a friend that, I wouldn't say we're as close anymore, but we're really close. Oh yeah, and her boyfriend. It was, if you had seen the I'm a Third Wheel video, it was those 2. They're still dating. I got also loads of gifts. Then some guy like brought in 2 bottles of like alcohol, and he gave one of them to me, and then he was like, where are your parents? And they were all in the TV room, my whole family, and he just goes in there and is like, here, I want to give you guys a bottle of alcohol as well, because he would find it funny. And to be fair, it was hilarious, but still, like, who thinks of that? Who thinks like, no, I'm not going to buy 1 bottle of alcohol, I'm going to buy 2, give 1 to the guy whose birthday it is, and give the other one to the family. But we drank the family one as well because we wanted to. And then the next day was my birthday, which was absolutely great. Some of the things that I got the shout. I didn't get this on my birthday. I was supposed to, but I didn't. I got some posters, as you can see. I have the XX poster in the background, which is one of my favorite bands. I also got their vinyl, but I'll get to that later. And I don't know if you can see it, but on the left there's an Overwatch poster. And no, I do not play Overwatch, but my friend who came from England, I asked him to get me a poster. I used to play Overwatch on his PS4, and I love the game, so that's why I hung it up. And cause like it's a friend from it was a gift, so it would be a dick move if I didn't. Then sadly my friend left on my birthday as well, and then the day after my brother left, so that was kind of suckish. But then the week later I had someone else's party, another friend's party, and that was fun, I would say. Like I had a great time. There were things that happened before and after that wasn't great. Like we were cycling there, it's a 30-minute cycle, we're cycling there, this guy's bike breaks down and he sits in the back of my bike and carries, or doesn't carry, but like steers his bike for like almost a whole journey, and I was just so disgusting and sweaty when I arrived there. And they would open the door and they came to give us hugs like, oh, thanks for coming and hi, welcome, and I was like, no, you don't want to touch me. I'm sweaty as hell. I've had this guy on the back of my bike, plus his bike, and I've had to cycle for half an hour. I'm sweaty as. I went to go shake their hands, my hands are too sweaty, they're like, clammy. So that was kind of awkward. And I also lost my birthday money. I brought birthday money to buy their gifts, and I lost it. 40 euros. Gone. I'm an idiot. And then yesterday I actually went on a date with the girl that I liked. So, hey, you might get a video about that in the future. I'll give very little details about it just in case. But yeah, I say it went well. I said it was a great time. And if anything does happen, I'll tell you in a future video. But I think that's pretty much all I have for today's video. Sorry if it wasn't as if I'm not as energetic in most videos, but yeah, I'm kind of tired, but I had to make this video, plus I was in the mood to make a video. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll definitely reply to it. So yeah, peace. Yeah.